All right, guys, this was our original. This is about third generation of the ring broadhead that we had. This is the one that we currently just ran out and decided to discontinue it. In the middle of selling all this, I had a lot of people who said, "Oh, that's great, that's fantastic." But I shoot mechanicals. I'd look, make us a mechanical. Okay. Now remember, once again, I started this broadhead company because the mechanical broadhead failed. So if I'm going to sit down and make a mechanical, I'm going to make sure that it works, right? When I sit down to design a mechanical broadhead, I wanted to make sure that all the problems on mechanicals were solved. In other words, it opens when it's supposed to. It stays shut when it's supposed to. All right? You can do hard quartering shots. It's got to be durable enough to take on any bone in a whitetail. All right? So whenever I was working on that, I had this crazy idea. And the reason I wanted to do a crazy idea was because this broadhead kills if fast and efficient, very fast and efficient. All right? When you take 1-inch hole out of an animal, it's going to die quick. Average of 2 to 3 seconds, and it only goes 20 to 30 yards. I know. Most people don't understand that, but this is what we've seen with production of this. So I needed to make a mechanical that would do the same as this, because why make one that would outkill another one, right? So I come up with this crazy idea that I could actually do a 4-inch broadhead. Let me explain you this. Really, this is real simple. All right, by manufacturing broadheads, every broadhead, don't care what model it is, what make it is, what brand it is, all right, most of their weight is right here in the ferrule. This is usually half of the weight of their ferrule, if not more. Depends on the design and how big they make the ferrule and the point and all that stuff. What they're doing is they're carrying the blades. And the blades, guys, is what actually kills your animal. That's what makes the cuts or the slices or whatever, and that's what makes your animal bleed to death. Okay? So my idea was, well, how do you make a bigger broadhead? Simple. Get rid of the ferrule. Right? Ferrule doesn't kill. Blades kill. Well, you can't get rid of the ferrule completely, because it has to be able to carry the blades. So what I did was I reduced the ferrule as much as possible, and then I put 2 knife blades on it. Now what I want you to do is I'm going to hold this sideways. Look at the size, the thickness of those blades. Okay, I'll even give you one better than that. When I hold this up to you and I tell you that it has many knife blades on it, this is what I'm talking about. This is the Perry knife out of our knife set at home. All right? Whenever I do this and take my broadhead blade, I'm going to get up here real close. Do you see that it's the same thickness? Might be just almost a little bit thicker in this section. All right. Now we use this around cutting vegetables, meat, whatever. You don't have to worry about this breaking. You don't have to worry about this breaking. When I tell you it's a mini knife blade, it's a mini knife blade. There is no production blade on the market that is that big. Okay? This is 34.5 grains. This is 70% of the weight of the broadhead, of this broadhead, is in my blade. 70% of this broadhead is all blade. That's what makes it work. That's why we can cut any bone in a whitetail. We've done it over this will be our 7th year using this. I've sold it for 6 years. I have customers that call me all the time, send me pictures. Go to my gallery. Go to the website, go to the gallery. You want to see what this thing does? Go there, take a look. All right? You can go and look up all the reviews and all that stuff. And all that is just whatever someone's opinion. But the proof is in whenever you get a dead animal and you see 4 inches of cut. That's the proof. Okay? You shoot it like this, it stays closed. Matter of fact, just turn that off now and I'll